with a bunch of Democratic senators for Donald Trump's State of the Union speech, which was really cool. The Capitol is beautiful. I've never been inside the Capitol, actually, so this was new for me. Never been inside the Capitol. Isn't that kind of weird? I've been to the Oval Office. I've been inside the White House a number of times, but I've never been to the Capitol, ever, inside the building. So this was a really cool experience, and like seeing the halls. I also said this in a backup account video, which you should go follow the backup account. It's at not Harry J. Sisson. We post, stupid stuff over there. You know what I mean? I said this on my backup account, but like I couldn't look at the Capitol without thinking about January 6th, meaning that like I saw these halls, these beautiful halls with all this gorgeous artwork all over the place, and these halls that have been walked in by all these historical figures in the United States, and I'm recognizing them because I've seen so much January 6th security footage where you have these lunatics, these losers with horns on their head, walking through these halls and like breaking windows and doing all this crazy stuff on behalf of Donald Trump. So that made me sad, but beautiful building nonetheless. And we also got to go on Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer's Senate balcony, or his balcony for his office as the Minority Leader. Gorgeous, a nice view there. I also posted a video from that on my backup account, but that's besides the point. And yeah, it was really cool. We got to interview a bunch of Democratic senators. As you saw on my page, I've posted just a few. I've posted Senator Schatz from Hawaii, Senator Cory Booker from New Jersey, Senator Adam Schiff from California. I interviewed a bunch of people, Tammy Baldwin from Wisconsin, Senator Heinrich from New Mexico, a variety of people. I mean, we talked to senators all day, and nobody was scared to talk to us, which was great. Al Green, guys, I've seen so much debate over. I want to know what you guys think in the chat about Al Green, because Representative Green, who stood up and protested Donald Trump during the State of the Union, where he said, you don't have a mandate to cut Medicaid and Medicare and these healthcare programs. A lot of people have been saying that he shouldn't have been doing that, and I'm kind of happy he did. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong on this. Maybe Pete, you can tell me if I'm wrong, but I like that kind of energy. I like that from the Democrats. I mean, look, Marjorie Taylor Greene and Lauren Boebert, when Joe Biden was president, stood up and were hollering at him. Hollering. I mean, you've seen the pictures, right? You've seen the pictures. And they didn't get kicked out. They were celebrated by their party. So why the hell can't Representative Greene stand up and scream something that's very valid at Donald Trump, which is, hey, buddy, don't come near Medicaid, don't come near Medicare, don't come near these programs. These are helping average everyday Americans. And how disgraceful for him to be removed. I understand that, yes, he got up and interrupted a number of times. And like, if you're going by House rules, you're not supposed to do that. I get it, right? Republicans have made that point like a trillion times in the last less than 24 hours. However, again, Republicans did it. Remember when they stood up and said, liar at President Obama? Remember when Lauren Boebert and MTG did it to Joe Biden? I mean, they had no problem with it then. So they had no problem with that. This isn't the time for rules, says Lex. I also agree with that to a degree. Obviously not, we follow the rule of law, to be clear. But I think that the unspoken rules of politics, like the decorum, the niceties, all that stuff, that has to go out the window, man. That has to go out the window for a little bit, within reason, of course. But that has to go out the window. Like, if Republicans are going to be doing certain things, if Republicans are going to be behaving in a certain way, then we in the Democratic Party shouldn't hold ourselves back from punching back, right? We can't fight with our hands tied behind our backs. Jules, thank you for the galaxy. I appreciate you. You mean a lot. Jules is a fantastic person. But we with Democrats can't fight with our hands behind our backs. They got two gloves, and the referee, or I should say the rules are that they get to use them, but we can't. You know what I'm saying? No chance. So and look, I think that a lot of these senators we spoke to yesterday kind of echoed this. Not in different ways. They're fed up. They're angry. They are kind of putting aside the niceties. They're not doing that much longer. They're not. They're taking the gloves off, right? They're taking the gloves off. So I think that's great. And from what I heard from them was fantastic. So, genuinely very like encouraging stuff from Democrats who I think for too long have been too nice about, MAGA and stuff like that. And that's not to say that, we can't, get things done. Our main goal should always be governing, right? The main goal of politics for Republicans and MAGA is how can we get attention? How can we get the cameras on us? How can we get X amount of people following them on Twitter or Elon Musk platform, right? But for the Democrats, I think it's always legislating, and I think that remains true, and I think it has to remain true. But I don't know. It was just really cool. It was really. What did you guys think of the speech? I know a lot of people didn't watch the speech. But if you did, what did you guys think? I'm just curious. Hated it. Yeah. It's terrible. Hated it. Insane. Speech was BS. Frightening. Couldn't finish it. Didn't watch. It was horrible. All the lies. Very valid. Very incredibly valid. I would have to agree with your analysis of the speech. Again, lie after lie after lie after lie after lie. That's what I said in my reaction video after I posted it. Like immediately after, it was just lie, 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 lie. Just constant lies. And we were in this room. I wish I took a picture of the room because the room was really nice. But we were in this room on the Capitol, and it was myself, Chris, and some other creators who were there that day making videos with senators. And we were all in that room so frustrated by what we were hearing. We were so frustrated by Trump telling lies about what we were spending money on Ukraine, on the economy, on immigration, everything he lied about. Everything. I don't think that there was like a 1 minute period. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for the gifts. Also, I don't have another phone right now. So same problem that Chris was experiencing earlier. So if you're sending something on Venmo and Cash App, I can't read it right now, but understand that I appreciate you so much. There wasn't a minute period in that speech that I don't think Donald Trump lied, that he didn't lie. It was just so depressing. And like the Republicans are such droneless, mindless cult members, right? Like they just clapped at fucking anything, right? Donald Trump got up and said, yeah, we're going to invade Greenland. We're going to take Greenland at any means possible, right? And they just, they just got some of this action. Oh, you guys are, wow, that's great. Brother. Oh my God. Donald Trump called for repealing the CHIPS Act, the Chips and Science Act, which got many Republicans to vote for it in the Senate, many Republicans to vote for it in the House. And this bill it's something that President Biden got done. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate you. It's something that President Biden got done to those little chips that we have in all of our devices, our phones, our dishwashers, things like that keep them running, making them here in the United States, giving companies the incentive to build their factories here to make them here, right? Donald Trump called for repealing that law. A law that Republicans voted for. And Republicans, you know what they did? Oh, great. Trump bragged about renaming the Gulf of Mexico and then renaming that mountain in Alaska to Mount McKinley. Oh, it's great. It's so boring. Like, they're such losers. And I was talking to Senator Cory Booker, and you could see this in my interview I did with him. The first video I posted with him, I believe it was, or maybe it was the second. I think it was the first, but I'm not 100% sure. Go watch both. I think you'd enjoy them. That's besides the point. He said in this video that like he was there in the front row watching all these Republicans clap for this insane policy, and he was like watching them like force themselves. Like you could tell that they're like, meh, I don't want to do this. But they have to get up and clap anyway because it's the MAGA cult. It's almost North Korea-like, Oh, so great. So strange. And we also heard, I said this on Chris's Live earlier, but I recognize that a lot of people weren't on Chris's Live. On Chris's Live, I said that yesterday I talked to, it wasn't just me that just talked to him, but we talked to somebody who's a staffer on the Hill and somebody who, has some contacts, right? I'll put it that way. And they were telling me that all of these, not me, just alone, not only me, but many people. They were telling many people in this room that all of these Republicans know what they're doing is wrong. They know what Donald Trump is doing is insane. They know what he's doing is a coup, is anti-democracy, anti-United States, but they will not say it publicly. In private, they say it all the time. This is so concerning. This is so anti-America. We've never seen anything like this before in the United States. And then they go out publicly And they say Donald Trump is the greatest thing since sliced bread. You know, he's just so compelling and so fantastic, and there's nobody like him. It's so weird. It's so weird. It's so weird. It's so weird. They're cowards. And in a moment where, look at this guy in the chat. You are anti-America. What a dork. Can we get this guy up here? I just want to talk to him really quickly. Can we get this guy up here? I'm gonna invite him. I guarantee he will not come up. I'm very confident in that. Very confident in that. You are anti-America. I'd love for him to elaborate on that. But yeah, man, it was just. Oh, you're here. How am I anti-America?
Because you're fucking stupid.
Wait, how old are you?
I'm 31.
You're 31? Okay, so how am I anti-America? Can you please elaborate?
Because you literally don't understand. You wanted a woman in power who can't form a fucking sentence.
Wait. Time out. What don't I understand?
Trump is trying to make America better than what Biden did.
How?
He's working on trying to bring prices down. He's keeping men and women in sports.
Right there. Pause right there.
He's trying to make
how is he doing that? How is he bringing
IBS affordable for families.
How is he bringing?
You don't want none of that.
How is he bringing prices down?
He's trying. TRYING.
Listen.
Learn to spell.
What is he trying to do? What is he trying to do?
He's working on.
Okay, by doing
He's not
what?
gonna do it right away.
By doing what?
He's working. He's on tariffs. That's
Wait. How are tariffs going to bring down prices?
Whoa, child.
How are tariffs going to bring down prices?
Because it's going to make the other countries realize they need America.
You're actually, listen, like, honestly,
and
you're too unintelligent for me to speak to you right now. You don't understand what you're talking about. Tariffs make things go up. They don't make things go down. Tariffs are a tax on imports. So it's not the countries that we're getting these goods from that pay the tax. It's the companies in the United States that pay that tax. So when we pay that tax and these companies pay that tax, that is passed down to consumers. You're just too unintelligent for me to speak to you right now, so opinion rejected. And the fact that you came up here saying, I'm anti-America because I don't understand, and then you said that tariffs lower prices means that you've never taken an Econ 101 class. Matter of fact, you don't even know what the word economy means. Couldn't define it to me. Please get out of my life. I don't want to talk to you anymore. I don't want to speak to you anymore. Please, opinion rejected. You right there, opinion rejected. Sorry, I had to deal with that. Sorry. You know, I just had to deal with it really quickly. I wasn't even doing debates right now. I just had to. Opinion rejected. You know what, Bren? Yes, I would be. Actually, that's fantastic. Bren, I don't know if Bren's here. I'm making a Jeopardy emote and the opinion rejected emote. I'm gonna do that for subscribers. We're gonna do that. Tell her to go read. Yeah. Anyway, that guy sucked, or the person sucked. Nina, thanks for the gift. I appreciate you. Sorry, I kind of lost track of everything with these freaks. They're just so irritating. You know what I mean? They're so irritating. Can't even try to explain anything to MAGA. They just talk. You know. Big fan of you, Victoria. I'm a big fan of you. I hope you know that. Do you think the midterms will be fair? I mean, they'll be fair for sure. But Nina, thanks to the galaxy. It is so important. Like, I can't even begin to stress how important it is that we win the midterms. Oh my God, it's so important. Like, I was listening to some of these. I saw some Republican senators in person yesterday. I saw Ted Cruz. He was about like this far away from me. Like this far. Right? I saw Senator Ted Cruz yesterday. He was that far away from me. I saw Republican Senator Tommy Tuberville from Alabama, lunatic, right? I saw a number of them. They're all very strange. They're all very annoying. They're all very not bright. And so I'm looking at these people, and I'm looking at Marjorie Taylor Greene. Do you see her wearing a fucking MAGA hat on the House floor yesterday, on the floor of Trump's speech? Did you see that? How embarrassing is that? I mean, how fucking weird do you have to be to do that? How weird do you have to be to do that? Oh my God. Bro. When I saw that, when we were in the room, like me, Chris, and all these creators, when we saw that, we all went, oh my God. There was like a collective, like putting your head in your hands. We were just like, what are we watching? What is wrong with these people? What is wrong with these people? What are you doing? How do they have no shame? Collective groan, Tanner, absolutely. A collective groan. I'm like, oh my God. So, man, it's weird, man. It's weird. Just a sigh, man. That's what I'm talking about. Would have paid to see y'all's reactions to the speech. Yeah, we could have, we're terrible content creators because we probably should have gone live, right? Sorry, I'm just making sure we probably should have gone live and like live reacted to it. I mean, we were also trying to make videos and tweet at the same time, so I guess we were doing both of that, but anyway. But we were live tweeting it. I was tweeting during it. I posted a couple TikToks, so, your tweets were great. Thanks, Layla. I was like going crazy. Chris and I were going crazy on the sticks. We were spamming Twitter. Parker streamed it. Good. Okay. Well, if Parker streamed it, then I'm okay. Then it's all good because at least you guys got some form of stream. You know what I mean?